So which division do you actually work in? Is it the mice or?
I'm in revenue management and business analysis and reporting and those funny things. Yeah, so I'm more on that side of the business, behind the scenes, as they would call it.
Hey, we need that though. Behind the scenes. Without that, it wouldn't operate, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it must be quite technical stuff. Sure.
Yes, technical stuff, and I must be honest, you know, computer based, if you can call it that. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Like you say, you know, with people having a little bit more of interaction and connections, like some days I can go like entirely just working off emails and documents and reports.
Oh wow.
Having in between.
Sure. Okay, I don't think I could do that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we all have our speciality, and
yes.
This works for me. So
that's good.
I don't complain.
No, that's good. And we need you as well. So.
Morning, everyone. It's 11 o'clock, so we're about to start. I think we'll give it another minute or so. And then I will hand over to Candice and Tatu from Indaba. Thank you guys for joining our training today. We look forward to the updates and what you're going to be teaching us on today.
Awesome.
So yeah, Candice, I think let's give it maybe another half a minute.
Okay.
And then you can start.
Brilliant.
If anybody's got any questions, you're welcome to type them in the chat box there at the bottom. And then Candice and Tatu will handle them at the end. Or then you can just directly speak to them when they're done with their presentation. And then, yeah, always so just make sure that you are muted while we're busy with the presentation. Thank you, guys.
All right, well, welcome everybody, and thank you for having us today. My name is Candice, for those who don't know me, from the Indaba Hotel Spa and Conference Center. And this is my fabulous colleague, Tato, who's our sales executive as well. So,
hello, everyone.
We're going to be going through the Indaba Fourways and then Richards Bay, as well as Gaborone, our lodge there. So let's go through it. So for those who don't know, the Indaba last year was renovated, the interior of the Indaba, as well as Whitler, one of our biggest venues. So this is just showing you the different color scheme of the reception area. And then we at the Indaba Hotel have 24 conference venues, the largest, which is Whitler, being 1,000 people. So up to date, obviously, with government regulations, we can only do 250 people currently. But just to give you an idea. So we got this wonderful auditorium as well. So it's great for motivational speakers or inspirational speakers. So it can take up to 260 people. And then we have a gym area. We've got a hairdresser on board. We've got an infinity pool at the Indaba. So all the needs that your clients would require. And then we have 258 rooms at the Indaba Hotel. And you'll notice as we go through from Richards Bay to Gaborone, we have Nelly the Ellie, which is our mascot, which is always on the bed. So these are our twin deluxe bedrooms. So you can see it's quite nice and spacious. So there's 2 desks there as well for your clients or delegates. And then we also have the suites. So the suites last year were also renovated, and we have 9 of those. Just to give you a back look and drop and what the color schemes are. So these for your VIPs or CEOs and so forth. And then drum roll, we have our gin school. So this was created and it's obviously with Invarosh, and we have our gin ambassador today here with us, and his name is Tato.
All right, everyone, I'm just going to briefly talk about our gin school. As you can see, supported by Invarosh, so you get to handcraft your own gin. So we've got different botanicals that you can actually use. You've got a very enthusiastic facilitator to actually take you through the whole session. We use it for our public event days where we actually open for the public, and we also do it for private events and corporate functions. And it's quite an amazing experience. You're looking at 2 hours, 30 minutes just to go through everything. And at the end of the session, you get to leave with your own handcrafted gin. So for those that actually do not take alcohol, because it's something that's very personal, something that you actually made, you can also give it to a friend, a family member. So it depends. You can just use it as gifting. All right, and moving along, Candice will take over.
So this is your gin bottle that you'll get, and it's quite nice from a corporate perspective, because you can actually have the logo of the corporate, would be Unilever or ABSA and so forth, and with your name on it. And then behind the bottle, you'll have botanics on it.
So the different botanicals that you actually put in.
Okay. And then our wonderful Moana Spa. So Moana Spa is all about relaxation and rejuvenation. And already it's in a beautiful surrounding setting. And we have amazing spa packages. So it's something really to look at. And we have them on our website as well. So we currently do different times of the month. We do different spa packages. So currently we are very thankful under this COVID period that our spa is busy. So we're opening up to the public on the weekends, so only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But currently for the next 3 weeks, we are busy. So we are so grateful for that. And then you can see the different types of packages, the stone packages and so forth. And we have a retail shop at the Moana Spa. So all the products that we currently use on your body and so forth, you can actually go into the retail shop and buy. And
actually purchase from the retail shop. So it's very exciting.
Okay, and then we have Cheese Burma. So we at Indaba Hotel in Four Ways, we have 2 restaurants. We have Cheese Burma and we have Epsom. Cheese Burma is a whole African cuisine. So we have the marimba band in the evening. We have a Zulu warrior that walks around. There's 16 different types of meat that is obviously available. So from kudu to crocodile. So it's a whole African cuisine experience, as we put it. And what's really nice in terms of Cheese Burma is the fact that from a year-end function point of view, you don't actually have to do much decor, as decor is obviously a financially viable thing that one looks at, especially the corporates. And there we go. So you can see the African cuisine, and then obviously do it before on buffet layout as well. Obviously under COVID, so a lot of people question, what do we do now in terms of from a culinary perspective, from a protocol and sanitary perspective. So what we do is all your knives and forks and cutlery and crockery we put them in brown bags with your little labels on it. So there's no touch, feel, and cutlery all over the place. And in terms of the actual meals, we do still do a buffet, but it's individualized. So for instance, your fruit salad will be individualized. Your salad, so you can take it to the table. And then we will obviously, as opposed to before where you go up and you help yourself to whatever you want, we have staff who then serve you. So the touch is limited in terms of the cutlery and crockery.
So you get people that are actually assigned to actually serve the meals instead of you having to serve yourself. So from a health and safety perspective, we actually have that in place, and the staff was well trained. So absolutely no need to be worried. You actually have an amazing experience still.
Okay. So this is our courtyard area. Again, from last year, this was also renovated, and it's quite nice. We have, obviously on Sundays, we do a Sunday brunch, which you'll see Epsom restaurant now, which is fantastic. And it consists of your Robinson sparkling wine, as well as, yes, oysters, and your whole English buffet, which is fantastic. And then we have like a jazz saxophonist that goes around, and it's a whole vibe, especially for Sundays. And then obviously on Friday nights, we can also do a live band out in the courtyard, and we do gin on tap. So it's a whole experience. And there we go. So you'll see, this is Epsom. So it's more of your fine dining kind of look and feel. And we could obviously do your bistro meal outside in the courtyard. And we also do buffets. What's nice in having the 2 restaurants, especially from a conference point of view, if any of you are out there doing conferences, is like if you have a 2-day conference, one day your group can go into Epsom, and then the following time they will go into Cheese Burma, just from a different look and feel.
Also for the tourist, we also have this variety so that people don't feel like they're going through to the same restaurant, and they get to experience both restaurants that we have on property. So that actually works at the hotel as well. So we actually offer this so that we can be able to cater for different clients.
Okay. And then there's just a salad bar, so that's just a look and feel. But obviously this was in the past, before COVID. So now it's individuals salad sections. And then our beautiful bar area, which is gin on tap. And this is our little prime conference venue, which I just adore. So this is Huitla. So Huitla can do 1,000 people, but obviously under regulations, government regulations now, it can do 250 people. What's really nice, and we're actually sitting in it right now, is they've got 2 boardrooms. So from a holding perspective, like if you're doing a government booking for like the president or the minister, it's like holding rooms. Or for instance, if you're just doing a year-end function and you've got, you know, your motivational speakers, or you've got your dancers or so forth, they can also be put in here as well to go through. All right. And there we go. So Huitla is fantastic. It also opens up onto Huitla Dam. So I always say, although we're in 4 ways, it's really home away from home, the country feel. So you could actually be in Magaliesburg, although you're actually in 4 ways.
Actually, it's always the busy 4 ways. And like Candice said, it's actually such an amazing feeling just to actually drive into the Indaba Hotel, coming from the busy Joburg, having just to come through to the hotel. We call it an escape of the concrete jungle. It really is an amazing experience.
Okay. And then we got a short little video for you guys to watch.
We hope that you do enjoy it.
And now we're going to be going through to Richards Bay, one of our other properties in Indaba Lodge, Richards Bay, which Tata will take you through.
Right, I'm just quickly going to go through our Indaba Lodge in Richards Bay. Like Candice mentioned, we've got 3 properties, Joburg being the head office, and we've got Indaba Lodge Richards Bay and Indaba Lodge Gaborone, but I'll quickly just go through Indaba Lodge Richards Bay. All right, as you can see, this is the building of the Indaba Lodge. It was a previous Protea that we took over and we turned into Indaba Lodge. All right, it's nice and close through to the sea. And this is our main reception area. And these are the twin rooms. And like Candice said, you will see Nelly the Ellie throughout our hotel chain on the bed. So it's Nelly the Ellie is like our little mascot. We take her everywhere. Right, and this is our conference venue. So we've got only 3 conference venues in Richards Bay. Because they don't do a lot of conferencing, we are able to assist though, because we have the 3 conference venues. All right, and this is the bar area. So we've got a selection of craft beer, which is very nice and, you know, just nice to experience, especially when you're around the area. And that is our bar area. So this is our trivia restaurant. And as you will see, we've got a buffet. We also cater for a la carte menus. So depending on what you want to do, we are able to accommodate your needs. And as you can see, like I just mentioned right now, we also have an a la carte menu. So sorry about that. And this is the Chivali's deck. Our retreat spa, which is actually changed into a Moana spa as well. We're actually keeping it the same throughout the whole group. And these are the apartments. So in Richards Bay, we've got 3-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartments. So if you're looking for a type of apartment where you can actually spend time with your family and you don't want to stay in the main hotel, we can be able to assist you with the apartments. So this we actually use for weekend aways or people that have long stays. And this is how the apartment looks. So it's quite nice. And we also have a fishing charter experience. So when you're in Richards Bay and you want something fun to do, you can just speak to our salesperson in Richards Bay and she would be able to arrange all of this for you. As you can see the little boat right there, I must say it's actually very exciting. And I'm actually going to go through I'm going to hand over to my colleague Candice to talk about the Indaba Large Gaborone.
Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. So this is an Indaba Large Gaborone in Botswana. So it's on the Tilakweni Road. It's about 10 minutes from the actual border, and it's in the hub of everything. So it's near the Riverwalk Mall. So for instance, if you don't actually want to have dinner at the hotel, it's literally across the bridge into the mall, and you can get a whole selection of restaurants from there. So this is the main hotel reception. It has 84 bedrooms, the hotel itself. It is very corporate orientated from the look and feel of it. Oh, we don't see Nettie the Eddie on that bed. There she is. So yeah, so we have 17 twin rooms, and then the rest is your standard rooms, and then one wheelchair-friendly room. So in Gaborone, we only have the one boardroom that can facilitate up to 16 people. So it has your free Wi-Fi and all your amenities that one needs in a conference situation. And we also have the ice bar. So you'll see the ice bar is quite tribute to all 3 of our properties. And there we go. And they also have a coffee shop there as well in Gaborone. And just look and feel. And what's really nice is on Friday nights, they have a live band, which they go onto the pool area, which you'll see shortly. There's a coffee shop there. A gym area as well, little gym bunnies. And here, so this is the area that one does on Friday nights. You can have your cocktails by the pool. They have live entertainment. And it really gets, the locals come through, and it's a lot of festivities that go on here at the Indaba Large Gaborone. Actually
a nice area for sundowners, so just to actually relax after a hectic week. So this is quite ideal.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, it's 84 rooms, so it is big enough to take a corporate booking as such. And yes, that is all from us at the Indaba Hotel and Large and Conference Centre. But firstly, we'd just like to say to everybody who is listening to us today, please do come through. We do have all the protocols in place. If anyone wants to do a site visit with us, we'll be more than welcome to accommodate you and take you through the properties anytime. So please, I think it's important from the agents or you guys' point of view is to come and see. As much as we can tell you how
all
fabulous
the nice
it
things
is.
About the hotel, you would have to actually come through and experience it
firsthand. So from us, a big thank you to everybody for taking your time out today on this Friday, and please do come through. You've got our details. My name's Candice, this is Tato. So come through and we'll be happy to maybe do a lunch with you and go through everything face to face.
We do hope that you enjoyed our presentations, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. If there's anybody that's got a question for Tato or Candice right now, you're welcome to unmute yourself. Thank you, guys. What a lovely presentation, especially that gin bar. Can't wait to come and, try that out. Yes, and it's so true what you say. It's like when you're at Indaba, you would never think that you are actually in 4 ways. It's a whole different feel once you're through those gates, even at the spa and things like that. So yes, it is not the city vibe at all.
Yes, no, definitely not.
Sorry, Tato, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, how much is it per person for that gin tasting?
All right, so for the public event days, we're actually charging 895, but the 895 is inclusive of a gin perfect serve, which is a cocktail on arrival. And we also serve canapes, and it's also the actual distilling process. So at the end of the session, you'll get to leave with your gin bottle that you made.
with your
Okay,
name on
perfect.
it.
with your name on it, with all the ingredients that you put in. So it's quite an exciting experience and it's very safe. Like I said, you have a facilitator on site to ensure that you have a safe and an amazing experience.
And what's the minimum amount of people that you can have in one?
Right. So under normal circumstances, the minimum number of people was 12 and maximum was 24. But based on demand, we're actually looking into having to increase the space of the gin school. But currently we're operating on only 16 people. But you're more than
Okay.
welcome to actually do an additional bottle if you like, at just 300 Rand extra.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I hope I was able to answer all your questions.
Thank you so much. I'm sure we did. No further questions? Doesn't look like it. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it. Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
It's only a
And
pleasure.
yes,
We're looking
please.
forward to welcoming everyone to the Indaba Hotel.
Yes, perfect. And yeah, please keep an eye out on our Facebook page for updates on the online trainings for next week. Everything will be posted there, as well as it will go out on an email if you are interested in attending any of our other training sessions. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, brilliant. Keep well. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the weekend.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, just checking out the questions that we have.
That's it. Candice, if you maybe just change the host back for me,
All right, let me try and do that.
then I can just end the meeting for us.
Sure. How do I do that? Control and trust. We will technical difficulties.
No, don't worry.
Where's our
Don't
IT
stress.
specialist?
Although it should actually end when you just leave the meeting. So
Okay,
then
let
it
me
Okay,
leave.
perfect.
Okay,
Let me just
bye,
quickly-
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
perfect. Thank you. Bye-bye.